This is the second half of a two-part Corecon training video on a correspondence feature called Submittals. In the first training video, we talked about the overview and how to enter new submittals manually and how to handle the correspondence portion of the submittal through the TeamLink portal. In this training video, we're going to take two more advanced subjects, and those are importing submittals from an Excel spreadsheet template and copying submittals. The first part is importing from Excel. So let's go to the help articles, and we're going to go to getting started and down to Corecon import options from Microsoft Excel. If you go down to correspondence and click submittals, there is a help article which has some reminders and a step-by-step procedure. There's also a sample import template which is in Excel format, and then all the database fields that will show up on that template as column headings. And you can click that and fill in your own information. I've already started one just so we can get a better understanding. The project number has to match exactly the way the project number appears in your project. You can import from more than one project and more than one prime contract at a time, although in this example we're just doing one. The prime contract number must match exactly. The submittal coordinator company, which would be your company, needs to match exactly as it appears in Corecon. And the same for the submittal coordinator contact name. That is the user display name. The submittal originator company also must be existing in Corecon, match exactly, and these companies need to be added to this particular project's project directory. The same is true with the employees' names. They have to match what is under that company as a display name in the contact section. Another point is that you're importing not just submittals, but submittal line items. So for example, if you look at this submittal number, these four are all one submittal, but the submittal item number 1 through 4 is the detail. So one submittal, 4 items. Same with this submittal. That's all one submittal, so it'll import one record with 4 detailed line items. And here's the third one. Once you have the spreadsheet ready, everything matches up. What you need to do is go back to Corecon, down to Correspondence, down to Submittals, across to Actions, and import from Excel. Notice that the file is in Microsoft Excel 97 to 2003 format, and also at the bottom left-hand corner, the tab, it must be the first tab in this workbook, this worksheet, and it has to be called Sheet 1. There's no space between the word sheet and 1. So we'll select that file and click Open. You can see all 36 line items imported. Let's go back in and check one of those 3 that we showed with multiple line items. So back to Submittals. This was the first one. So it's one submittal, one product, 4 line items or 4 pieces of information that we're expecting the originator to submit. I could print this on paper, but we recommend that you use the TeamLink portal to gather that information. And to do that, you would go to Actions and send submittal request to originator. There are other steps involved in this that's covered in the first video in this series. Back to submittal list. Also, if your submittals tend to be the same from project to project, it would be a good idea to keep that Microsoft Excel import template handy so you don't have to recreate that each time you need it. Copying from another submittal is also a way to speed up entry, especially if the submittals are at least similar. To do this, Still in Submittals, go to Actions and copy Submittal. This is a wizard. There's several steps. And we're going to go find that source submittal. So we'll go back to the other project, the older project, and find that submittal or submittals. Then we'll click Next. So we're copying from project 17.000 to project 21-001. And then click Finish. Switches us back to the destination project, and based on the default numbering that you've set up in your global settings, it has renumbered that submittal, but all 3 line items came over. Next thing we would do is open it up, make sure all the information is still correct, make sure the due dates have been filled in, and then you can submit to the originator, or if the information is already attached, submit to the respondent. If you'd like to know more about the information in this training video, we encourage you to go to the knowledge base, go to Leads and Projects, to Correspondence, down to Submittals, and review the articles importing from Microsoft Excel and the Copy Submittal Wizard.